Plating food is an art that can highlight flavor profiles and really put the exclamation point behind your entertaining. Now with some tricks to help elevate your food game, Executive Chef Daniel Graves, Director of Culinary Programs, and Shannon Hannon Oliviero, Public Relations Officer, both for Feeding Tampa Bay, are here to show us how. Welcome back. I love these regular segments. I mean, you are teaching us to look at food in a different way.
Absolutely, absolutely. Food shouldn't be intimidating at all, you know, and the more you work at it, the better you get, just like anything else, but you can't be intimidated.
I totally am. I'm intimidated by the kitchen in general, Chef. You know it is not just for TV. I avoid the kitchen, but I will tell you, you make it a little more attainable for me, including making me think of a way to plate the food. How does it really make that big of a difference?
Well, it does. Garnishing adds tremendous accent to the plate. It can also be incorporated into the dish. The garnish can be edible, which most of them should be. And it just gives it some flair and shows that you went that little extra mile.
Well, let's talk about going that extra mile. You're doing that because you're, giving us 3 examples on how to plate this dish?
Yeah, I am. This is a dish that we will be doing at this Monday at the Epicurean.
Okay.
And these are oxtail boudin balls. We're doing the first course there. And these are smoky collards. And we have some grits that are done with pimento cheese. And we're going to finish them with this little salad here.
Which, by the way, this looks great by itself. I thought we were done. I was like, oh, Chef, you've already plated it for us. And you're like, no, we're adding 2 here.
So this is a piquillo pepper dressing that we're doing on a green tomato slaw. Again, this is the garnish on top, and it's also part of the dish. So we season it, a little salt and pepper, we toss it gently, and this is gonna add acid. Another thing we do as chefs is when we create a dish, there's reasons for everything. This acid's gonna cut some of the richness in this dish. So, take a little bit of the green tomato slaw, right on top, like so.
Well, I want to kind of highlight, you were talking about Monday. It's the big event, Shannon.
It is.
It's
8th annual.
8th annual. Let's talk to people what the Epic Chef competition is all about.
First Epic Chef is starts next week on the 10th, and it's every Monday to the 7th. Tampa Bay restaurants and some of the top chefs compete to see who's the Epic Chef of the Year. They donate their time, their talent, their treasure, and their day off to do a wonderful fundraiser and help put meals on the table, and that's what it's all about.
Awesome. And of course, you said that this dish is going to be featured in this first Monday, right?
Yeah. Chef Daniel is going to be doing all of the appetizers, the first course.
Very nice.
For everyone.
Very nice. Okay, so this looks fabulous.
So here's what we have. This is an oxtail jus, which is sort of the gravy that the oxtails were cooked in. Again, just, you know, make it look pretty.
There you go.
There you have it. And then what I'm going to show you here, there's so many different ones. You can do the lattice move like this. Okay, you can do
look at this.
Big circles and then smaller circles.
Yeah, can we also say if we can get a look too, of course, of what we are able to do to just circles even looks fancy.
Absolutely. I mean, there's some, you can, it's whatever you feel like doing, however you want to make it look nice, but it definitely accents the plate. And again, this is also adding flavor to the dish.
Well, that's what I think is key here, because so many times when I do go to a restaurant, I always kind of read what they've got, and then it's always like, oh, that's just the garnish. I'm not going to get a lot. I just feel like they throw that in there. You're telling me, no, that is not the case. Everything on the plate is a plan, a purpose.
Absolutely. We try to hit the umami. We try to hit bitterness, sweetness, richness. Cut it with some vinegar, which is going to add acid. Very, very important when you want to cut richness. Acid pairs beautifully with it. And then this time it's our red pepper vinaigrette.
See, and there you go. Then you can have the fun designs too to add it and make it even more appeasing. What do people need to know about the Epic Chef Showdown though? Tickets still available? How can people get involved that are watching and want to support?
So tickets are not available. We're already sold out. Of course, this is a much sought after event, but we are going to be streaming online. So you go to feedingtampabay.org/Epic Chef and you can watch it live. And the cool thing is there are polls so folks at home can actually engage and be part of the event as well.
I love that. So again, you can't be in the room, but you can still have a voice. And I like just the behind the scenes of getting to know some of your favorite chefs. I feel like seeing the personalities is even what some of the fun is. And you get to do that at home.
You do, you do. And the funny thing is Chef is talking about the flavor profiles and all the things. All these chefs will be getting a surprise ingredient from one of our programs, all the kids in one of our programs, which is our affinity programs. So they're providing that surprise.
I
and
love
they don't
that.
know till the moment happens.
Well, you know what? We want to share the information on the 8th annual Epic Chef Competition and All Stars, of course, hosted by the Epicurean beginning Monday, as Shannon said, July 10th, and will be every Monday until the 7th. There's the website to learn more. And thank you again for your time. Learn more about plating.
Thanks for having
Yep.
us.
Make it pretty.